Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi, my name is Amy, welcome. So today, we will be doing a reading vlog of It Ends With Us by Coheed Hoover. I have never ever read this book before, so I was like, why not make it into a video? I've seen this all over TikTok, all over YouTube. I know it's turning into a movie, I think so, and I really wanted to read it. I wanted to see what the hype is about and give my review of it. With Us, all I know about it is like a kind of triangle kind of thing. Like Lily is with this guy called Ryle, but her first love, Atlas, like returns. I don't really know much about it. I just know that stuff like that. I know it deals with something like domestic violence or whatnot. That is all I know about it, really. I don't know any spoils. I don't know what happens actually in the book. I just know there's the love triangle and it has the theme of domestic abuse. But that is really it. So I'm going to spend the next probably 2 days reading this. And yeah, I'll take you along with me. I will record me reading it, and at the end I will give my review and I will rate it out of 5. So if you guys are interested, please stay tuned. But yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, I'm gonna put my AirPods in. I might go on Spotify. I don't know if does anyone know if there's actually like a playlist for this? Let me check. Oh my gosh, there is. So I found this playlist on Spotify. It's 5 hours long. So I'm gonna start reading that, and I'm gonna start playing that, and then I'm gonna read. I'm probably gonna read until I have to go out later, because I'm going to be going to town and I'll be going into Waterstones, so if I buy new books. But yeah, let me just start so you guys can watch me read. So if you see my facial expressions change, don't ask questions. But yeah, let's begin.
Had to bounce back about 2 to 3 times. Dealing with your ass got me working overtime. Got me some slack, I've been losing my mind. No, I'm not fine, you be killing my vibe. Got me down bad, I had to learn the hard way. Say you want me, then keep playing these games. I'ma need you to start counting your days. No, you can't stay, get up out of my way. Can't believe I thought you were the one. Waving red from the start. Now I know all the things that I want. Think I'm good on my own, 'cause I'm good.
So guys, I have decided to take a bit of a break. I've gotten to chapter 6. I'm like 76 pages in. And yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Yeah, it's really interesting. I thought it was going to be like them already in a relationship and then Atlas comes along, but I like the fact that we get to see their relationship build between Ryle and Lily. So far it's really cute, and I like the fact that they add like little snippets of her time with Atlas, which is really cute too. So far I just don't really know. Like Atlas, I feel so sorry for him, like just from reading what I've read about him and like how he grew up, like how he was living. It's just really sad. And then also Ryle, he's very like cheeky, he's like, please have sex with me to her, which made me laugh. Because he's so attracted to her and he's not used to being so attracted to someone, or if he is, like they have sex and that's literally it, but she's not the type to have sex with him. So that's like really interesting. But so far it is really good. It is a bit sad so far, like hearing about how her mum was abused by the dad. But yeah, it is really good so far. And yeah, I'm just going to end it on here because I am actually in the process of making some cinnamon rolls. So I'll put my bookmark in and I'll probably be reading it later on. I think I'm going to read a bit this afternoon. It is nearly 1, but I'm gonna go into town for a bit, and then when I come back I will read a bit more. Hopefully I can get halfway through, so tomorrow I can read the other half. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll be back in a bit. So guys, I've been making cinnamon rolls. I'm supposed to be reading the book, but I decided to make some cinnamon rolls. They're in the oven right now. I tried the Tik-tok hack. This is not even the point of this video, but I was proud of myself and I wanted to show you guys. But they're currently in the oven. I did the trick where you put like cream with it. And yeah, I made it from scratch. They didn't turn out how I wanted them. I wanted like much bigger ones, but I did it wrong, so I have like loads of mini ones instead. But they're just in the oven. I don't know if you can see that. It's really hard to see. That's what they look like. So now they're just in the oven to cook. But I'm proud of myself, so I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. But I think I'm gonna read maybe like 1 or 2 more chapters of this now, so I can get like at least like a third through. And then, as I said before, I'm going to go to town and go to Waterstone. Ta-da! I couldn't keep my hands off. So I got 3 books. I wasn't planning to get any books, but I first went to the Works. If people don't know what that is, and you're from the US, basically, the Works is a UK bookstore kind of thing, like child craft, like they do books and whatnot, and they usually have books that are like way cheaper than Waterstones. So from there, I got Tessa Bailey, Hook, Line and Sinker. I have the other book from her. I can't remember the name of it. She had like it's like the blue one. I can't remember what it's called. But I got this for £3. Like, how good is that? So I got that for £3, and yeah, I'm excited to read that one. And then the 2 other books I got were from Waterstones. I got Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. This one actually feels quite nice, and I think I paid more for it because it was like, I think this is actually hardback kind of one, but they were doing a deal where you buy one and you get the other one for half price. So the second book I got was Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I have another one from her. Again, I can't remember the name of it. But this one is about, it says good guys don't fall for bad girls. So it's like one of those tropes which I'm excited to read, and it's also kind of like enemies to lovers kind of things as well. So yeah, I got those 2, and then this one from Works. But yeah, I've basically broken my book buying ban already, but am I mad about it? No, because I bought new books. And am I going to probably read these books before I read any of the other books I already bought? Probably. So yeah, that is what I got. So now I'm going to do a bit more reading, and then I'm going to have some dinner. But I've gotten to chapter 6, I believe. I'm going to see if I can read at least to get like halfway by tomorrow. So tomorrow I can literally spend the rest of the day just finishing it. But yeah, that's literally all I've done. I haven't read much of it, but obviously, as I said before, what I have read has been good so far. So I will come back and let you guys know soon how it's going. See you later. Hi guys, so I'm back. So the last clip you saw that I went to town and I bought a few things. So I haven't actually spent time reading this book, but now I'm gonna knuckle down. It is currently 9 o'clock, so I'm going to knuckle down for the next hour and a half and see how many chapters I can read. Hopefully I can get halfway through, so tomorrow I can finish it off. But yeah. it is currently 10:10. So it's been about an hour, I would say. But this is where I am currently. So I've read all of that. So I have about, I would say that I'm just like more than halfway through now. I just finished part 1, because like part 1 and part 2. And yeah, it is really good. A lot has happened. Yeah, a lot has happened since then. Obviously Atlas appears again and she remembers stuff like that, and then obviously Raya's hit her accidentally because he got angry at her, and just like a lot's going on, and it was very sad. Like, I don't know if you guys saw me cry once or twice, so yeah, I will see you guys in the morning where I will finish the last few pages of it, because I've read about 218 pages today, and then it's got 367 pages altogether, and I've read 218, so I don't have that much left, so I'll definitely think I can get this done all in the morning. But I will see you guys in the morning where I'll finish the rest and give my review. So good night. Good morning, guys. It is the next morning. It is currently nearly 8 o'clock. It's so early that my alarm hasn't even woken me up yet. But I woke myself up because I literally just like sprinted out of bed. You know, you just sprint out of bed. You just lean up really quickly. That wasn't the best position. It was just really weird. I woke up really abruptly. But I was like, Maxwell, get up. But I'm gonna get up at like 8. And then I'm gonna read some of the book. I'm gonna see if I can finish it off actually this morning. I'm gonna see if I can finish the book off this morning, because obviously it's 8 now, and then I wake up, finish the book. I could probably finish it by like 9:30, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast, and then I'll go do my review once I've gotten dressed and ready. But yeah, I am on part 2 now. It's going pretty well. It's going well. So let's continue reading. So guys, So guys, I am back. I finished the book. I have no words. Yeah. I'll be back once I've composed myself to go and give a review because, wow. Hi guys, so I am back. It is currently 11 o'clock and obviously, as you guys saw before, I had finished the books. It took me about a day and a half, I would say. A day and a quarter to finish it, but it was quite an easy read, and I actually really enjoyed it. So now it is time to give my review. Yeah, obviously this is going to contain spoilers throughout the video. It contains spoilers from the book, but oh my gosh, this book was amazing. At first I was very hesitant to read this book because of how much at first I was really hesitant to read this book because of all the stuff on TikTok and like other people's reviews in terms of like how it romanticizes domestic abuse. But as I was reading, I don't think it does that. I think it just really shows the depth in which and the depth and complexity of a domestic relationship, because it's not as easy what everyone says, and it's easy for someone to say, oh, that will never happen to me. But as the mum said as well, like she was saying that you keep saying to yourself, oh, he's going to get better, or the longer you're with them, oh, you've been there for 1 year, oh, what, another year can't hurt, and then it gets worse and worse, like that. And it was just such a good way of telling people and showing people what it's like to go through that, because in the beginning, like, you kind of was thinking, why would the mum allow this stuff to happen, and why did she, it's kind of when you kind of understood the daughter wanting to be so annoyed at her mum. But then when the exact same thing happens to her, she actually realizes all the things that her mum went through and how it's not as easy to just walk away from someone because they're abusing you. And I just really loved how she dealt with it. Obviously she did let it slip because she was in love with him. She let it get to a point where he had hurt her like on multiple occasions, but she finally realized that she wasn't going to allow that to happen. And when her mum said, if he really loves you, he wouldn't want you back, he wouldn't want you to take him back. And I was just thinking, wow, that is so true, because if he knows how toxic he is or how toxic his behavior is, he wouldn't want someone to be with him because he knows that he can't handle it. Like, he won't force himself to be with someone because he loves them, knowing that he's going to end up hurting them. And when she said about her daughter, when he kept asking for a second chance, and obviously she had just given birth, and she said, what would you do if your daughter came to you and said that her husband has been raping her? If her boyfriend had hit her, what would you have done? And the fact that he was able to acknowledge that he would say to her, run, do not take him back, no matter what, demonstrated that you wouldn't want that for another person. And if you think about it as an abuser, if you think about it that way, would you want your mother to feel that pain? Would you want your sister to feel that pain? Would you want your daughter to feel that pain? It really gives you more of an insight. And yeah, it was just such a good book. And Atlas, oh my gosh, he's my little sweetheart. He's just amazing. He was taking care of her. Obviously she took care of him and took care of her back. And I just love the little quote between them when they just said, just keep on swimming. And when he said to her at the end, like, I have the final, let me read the final bit that I read, and I was just like, what the hell? He says this, you can stop swimming now, Lily. We finally reached the shore. That, oh my gosh, because she kept saying to herself, just keep on swimming, because they were watching Finding Nemo. That's what Dory said. And the fact that he said that as a last little thing was just so cute. And obviously she named their daughter Emerson, and her middle name is Dory, like that. And I just thought that was so cute. There was just loads of bits in this book that was just so good. It had I think for this type of book, it had the right amount of like sex and smut in it. I don't think it needed a lot because that wasn't the main point of the story. But I also liked the bit where she said when she met her daughter for the first time, she was like, it ends with us, like, because she has someone in her life that's more important than her. She's realising, no, she can't allow this to go on. That's when she opts for the divorce. And I'm actually happy that Atlas actually agreed to that, and he was so mature, because usually there's loads of other experiences of domestic violence and whatnot, and this book really gives a happy ending of it. Obviously, we all know it doesn't always happen like that. There's not always the happy ending, but I really enjoyed it. Again, it made me cry. You guys might have seen that already. Because there was definitely emotion bits, and I felt that when she was going through pain, Lily, I was going through that pain, and yeah, I just love her. She was just a saint. She went through hell and back, and she made it the way she did. I was so proud of her. I was rooting for her, and it just got really emotional, as you guys haven't seen. But yeah, this book is really good. Overall, I would give this out of 5 a 4.75. The reason I say that is because this book, no matter what, I did like it compared to some of the other books that I've read. This is really good. This is the first book that I've read where it had a good plot, good characters, a good ending. But the reason why I gave it the 1.5, I deducted a 0.25, was because of that. The reason why I deducted some points from it is because obviously I enjoyed it, but there were some bits that kind of just didn't make sense to me, and yeah, I don't really like books that have a lot of like domestic abuse kind of stuff in it, just because it's not my cup of tea. I prefer like a nice romance where nothing actually happens in them. But overall, I think this book was really good, and yeah, it's definitely worth the hype. So if you haven't read it, go and read it, and I hope to read the next book, because this one really ended well to start off the new book. I'm happy to read the new book to find out what happens between Atlas and Lily, because obviously it just ended that they reunited. It didn't show them actually in a relationship. And I also want to see what Atlas is like with his daughter. I want to see if he actually changes for his daughter, and if he meets anyone and stuff like that, and if he just in himself feels a lot better. Obviously, hearing his story of when he shot his brother when he was like 6 and whatnot was like really, really sad. Like, that made me cry. But all in all, it's a really good book, and yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm literally half dying. I'm losing my voice, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen my previous video, go and watch it. It's a get to know me, and yeah, that's literally it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I can't wait to do a lot more reviews like this. I might try to do like ones in 24 hours as well, just to see how many books I can do. But I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you later. Bye.